Good morning from rural Retreat, Virginia. We stayed here last night at the Relax Inn. We had a very relaxing evening after a 24-mile day, and we are headed up to this Exxon station here to see if they have dog food. If they do, we're going to do a short-term resupply there, hit the trail, and start heading towards D-Town. Well, we are finally leaving Rural Retreat / Atkins / Gross Close, whatever you want to call it, the I-81 interchange here. And we just resupplied at Dollar General. And truth be told, if either of those gas stations had dog food, we probably would have resupplied there because their prices weren't that bad. A lot of 2 for $1 type snack food. But we were able to get a ride to Dollar General in the back of a pickup truck. It is one of those trucks that kind of like a rolling dumpster. There's all kinds of stuff in the back, and there wasn't much room to sit, and I was sitting in the back of the truck with my pack on, of course, and thinking my hat was going to blow off. And then I was thinking, well, I hope my pack cover doesn't blow off. Before that thought could be completed, there it went like a parachute. And I'm like, well, I can add that to the things I've lost. So we went and resupplied at Dollar General. We were standing across the street waiting for a hitch back and got passed by a couple cop cars, and I'm like, well, hitching is not exactly legal. In fact, it's totally illegal in Virginia. Not that I don't think anybody around here near the trail would bust us for that, because I mean, everybody does it. It's part of the AT, and I think the cops know that. I don't think they'd enforce it, but still, you don't want to be sticking your thumb out and having a cop car roll by. So we started walking. I'm thinking, well, maybe, just maybe, I'll see my pack cover on the way back. Doubtful, but maybe. And we started walking, and the guy from the Relax Inn saw us and pulled over and picked us up and offered us a ride. So, and crazy enough, on the way back, I spotted my pack cover, which I guess there is a benefit to it being orange. As you can see, I have it on my back. And that was kind of cool. He turned around and pulled over so I could pick it up. So one piece of lost gear that I've recovered. So things are looking up today. A stark contrast to yesterday, which was probably one of the worst days I've ever spent on the trail. I mean, let's be honest, my attitude sucked. But some days are like that, especially on a long distance hike. I mean, you're going to have bad days just like you will at home. In any event, today is a new day, a new outlook. We are 74 miles from Damascus, a full pack of food, and we're probably going to do the 11.4 to Partnership Shelter and stay there. It's an pretty easy walk from here. Shouldn't take that long. And that'll leave us roughly 60 miles. So I could do that in 4:15s or 3:20s. However it works out. Saturday there's supposed to be some crap weather, so hopefully we can avoid that. And we will see you down the trail. So you'll see a lot of boardwalks in New Jersey. But we happen to be in Virginia right now. Actually, we walked on one yesterday too. Just more the diversity of Virginia. You got the Virginia blues, something's wrong, because this is one of the best states on the trail. Scenery's constantly changing. And yet another beautiful stream. So we just took a little break at the schoolhouse, the Settlers Museum, and ran into probation termination, PT on the AT. Sat and talked to him for a while. Cool guy. Nice little break. The Methodist Church has some hiker boxes in there, and they put things in there that hikers actually need, like toilet paper, snacks. They had a cooler with Pepsi, and other cold drinks in there. That was really cool. So nice little break. And wasn't really planning on taking a break, but it's such a beautiful day and it was nice to just sit there and hang out for a while. And they only got a few more days to go, so why not? And that noise you're hearing is this. So there's an old saying on the AT. It's old school. If you're having a shitty day on the AT, just wait a day or two. And I gotta be honest with you, today, in contrast to yesterday, absolutely opposite. If yesterday was probably the worst day on the trail, today, for some reason, everything's just going right. And don't know why that is, but it seems to always be the case. That's why they say never quit on a bad day. And I don't know who they are, but they're right. Continues to be an outstanding day, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how far we go. If we're feeling good, we may go past partnership. Still a long ways away, and it's late in the day. Probably spend a good 45 minutes to an hour at the schoolhouse, but I'm glad I did. Like I've said before, my only plan is not to have a plan, especially when there's not that many days left on the trail. So it's a beautiful day, gotta enjoy it.